That right there is a car. It looks like a car, it sounds like a car, it's got four wheels and it rolls on a road. But that one is special. On the inside of that hood, there is a thing called a manual transmission. That means you're doing the work. You are driving this car, you're changing the gears, you're deciding where the power goes, and you're having more fun than other drivers on the road. But right now, do you know how to drive this car? I don't think you do. I do, and I'm going to show you how to drive it. It's going to be a good time. Let's go. So why would you drive a manual transmission car? There's many reasons. I think you should drive it because it's fun. Driving an automatic car gets a bit boring after a while. You know, you just sit behind the wheel and decide when the car stops and goes. But in this car, there's a whole other dimension. When you're driving a standard, you feel like the master of the car. You are in full control. You decide when the car changes gear, not the gearbox and the little computer. You decide. You're the king of the car. You're the king of the castle car. You're the king of the gearbox. Imagine going into your bread bin and taking out a loaf of bread. An automatic car would give you 2 slices to make a sandwich. In this car, you take all the slices and you make a massive sandwich, and you slice the bread however you want, and you make a sandwich that's never been made before, because you can do that. Because you are the king of the bread. Anyway, by this point you're probably done with me talking about bread and you want to know how it's done. Let's get right into that, shall we? So what exactly defines a manual transmission car? Like, what is it that really differentiates it? Well, down here we have the gear knob. This is where you control the car from. This is the main difference right here. Once you can work that, you're golden. Oh, and you also need to work this down here. This is the clutch pedal. You wouldn't find this on an automatic car. This is the third pedal. The new DLC expansion pack for an automatic car. My foot is underneath it as we speak. This is going to be the most difficult part. Learning how to use this pedal combined with the gear shifter. Once you can do that, then you're golden. So now it's time that we let a beginner into the car and we teach him how driving this car is really done. Let's get into that. So this is Elliot. He's our novice for the day. Now before we get in the car with him, there's a few things I need you to notice. Firstly is his dress code. He is perfectly dressed to drive a standard car. Let's have a look. What's he got? Perfect shoes. You want to have good footwear because you're going to be using your feet a lot. Flippy flops is going to be what you want. Adidas brand is usually the best. We're really waiting for that sponsorship. Lastly, you need a sweater to stay warm because he's a novice. If he makes a mistake, the car could crash. He's going to be stuck in the wilderness for a little while. Not good. One last step before we enter the car though, he's going to need to warm up. So let's see some stretches. Notice the perfect form and the release of energy through the yell. That is key. Okay, so I'm in the car and our novice Elliot is about to get in. Notice this, safety first. Parents out there, if you're teaching a beginner, make sure you wear your seatbelt. Alright, so he's about to get in. He's still stretching, so there he is. Oh, we can't find his way in. He's a true novice!
How do you do that? How does that work?
Just pull on it.
I did.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Alright, first things first, what do you need to start the car?
I need to be able to reach the pedals, sir.
That's true. So put yourself close enough so you can reach those nice and tight. Get your knees right up in there. Yeah, that is. Get your knees right up in there. Get your knees right.
Sorry, you remind me of my dad.
Alright, so once you got your feet right on the pedals and you're close enough away from the steering wheel to start the car, we are ready to leave. What else do we need? Elliot.
I'm gonna say a key. That's my guess. The only guess I have. Key? Is that right? This one? Which do I put all the pedals down? Gas? Let's go. You gotta be able to turn that. That's what my mom did once. You're a really shitty teacher. I don't know what to do.
Hey, get out of the car!
Ah! Oh! Oh! Ah!
Calm down.
Yeah, I think I broke it.
Elliot, you're a disappointment to your family. Okay, so Elliot's managed to get the car halfway on. The next step to driving this car is to rub your nipples. So let's give that a go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Thanks. Alright, so Elliot managed to rub his nipples so hard that the car started, and we're already moving on the road. Can you believe that? First time he's driven this car. I'm impressed. Elliot, you really rubbed those nipples.
Yeah, I rubbed them pretty hard. It kind of tickled a little bit, but honestly, it comes naturally. When you rub that hard, car starts right up. Straight to 5th, actually. I'm pretty sure that's 5th gear. It says that on the stick.
So once you get the car started and you're driving along the road, you need to pick a place that gives you extreme pleasure and that you think about at night. Elliot has chosen a children's playground, so we're going there now.
I think we missed it.
So Elliot, how was your first time driving a manual transmission?
Tasted a lot like watermelon. Pretty good.
Elliot, how was your first time driving a manual transmission?
Tasted a lot like blue raspberry. It's my favorite flavor, so I liked it. It's pretty good.
I'm here now, you old news. Got a couple Porsche trucks, couple old schools. I line your ass up, push your tape backwards. Cause I'm a real nigga, and I don't like rappers. And that ain't this, and this ain't that.